This video here, I'm going to talk a little bit about flashlights. Don't know if you carry one or not. I just sort of recently got into it. My dad gave me a couple. I've had this one here for a long time, but I just recently got these. Well, it's been several months, 7, 8, 9 months. But anyway, didn't know what kind of lights everybody was carrying or if they were carrying them. I brought a few here just to kind of talk about. This is the Streamlight Wedge XT. Not the cheapest lights out there, but this one is built very well. Has the charger in the front, so it kind of helps with from collecting dust if you had it on the end or on the side here. USB-C has the clip. It does not switch around. It only faces this way. If it would face the other way, it would be kind of cool, because then you could clip it on the bill of your hat, but it doesn't. It has a thumb button on the end, and it has a lockout. This one here, I can't remember the lumen on this one. Maybe 1,000, I think. But it's 5 and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, it'll flash. Then you have a decent little light. The battery lasts forever on this thing. It's really impressive. As long as I've had it, I've had to put it on charge twice out of 8 months, maybe more, and I use it regularly. It just fits good in my pocket. This is one that I ended up carrying the most because it fits in the pocket nice. It doesn't take up much room. I like the charging of it. It just suits me the best. The larger one here is a Nitecore EDC27. Now this one is 3,000 lumen. It has 2 buttons, so you have like quick light all the time if you need it, or you can tap this one twice and hold, and that'll unlock. And then from there, let me unlock it. Well, it's already unlocked. Figure out how to get it on the bright setting. There we go. There's 65, 200, 1,000. Well, now I locked it. Anyway, you can cycle through those, but if you do like your quick button, you can go straight to 3,000, and it's too bright in my opinion. If you was here working on something and then you hit that to light it up, it whitewashes out. I mean, it's doing it on camera too, but it's even worse in person. You're blind for 5 minutes after using it. But if you needed to see further away, this is definitely the one to have for more light. But 3,000 lumen, it has a warning here for hot, but that just doesn't really do it justice, because it can get your shirt smoking in 3 seconds. And the reason for the lockout is because if it comes on in your pocket, your pants are catching on fire. This thing is crazy heat that comes off this bulb. It could start a fire no time. I have one pair of pants that has a hole in the pocket now due to that, and I had it locked out, so I guess just bending right, hit that button, and it scorched my pocket a little. This one I intend to just keep on my motorcycle and use it for roadside stuff, camping, things like that. The same thing with the clip. It goes down only. It won't switch back, so you can put it on like the bill of your hat or anything. Charging's right here. Same thing, USB-C. Has a display. Tells you what, if you're locked out or not. Tells you how much battery you have. 3,000 lumen. If you do a regular hold, 3,000 for 10 seconds. But if you push hard, it goes straight to strobe. Kind of neat. And you can smell this burning just from that quick. Like, it's extremely hot. This is one that I've had a long time. A Thrunite Neutron 2C. Same thing, charging on the side, but it's micro USB or USB B or whatever it's called. It's not this Type C, but I've had it a long time. It works really well. I think this one may be 1,000 lumen too. Not bad, but with this one you can adjust your beam. These two do not. You can just adjust the brightness level of it. For example, this laser light combo is 500 lumen. And you have this one, it's basically about the same, it's just a little more spread out. This one is 3,000. I mean, it'll just blind everything out. And I think this one is 1,000. But it may need charged up. But a few different lights. For me personally, this Wedge XT is the one that fits me the best. It says it gets hot and it'll burn you. I've held it on for a while. It gets warm, but it ain't fire risk like this one. But I carry this one, and you can't really tell it's in your pocket. It's built really, really well. Everything's aluminum. I wish this would flip around. That would make for a nice feature to be able to clip it on the bill of your hat and use that. But for me, Streamlight Wedge XT. This will be for my bike, more outdoorsy, working on my bike at nighttime, setting up the camp, lighting up something for somebody else, something of that nature. It's a little big for the pocket, but I've carried it before. It's not terrible. And this would be just kind of your standard flashlight, but it's round and bulky. Still fine, but there's a little size comparison. This here I'd say is probably 4.5 inches. This may be, I don't know, this may be 4 inches, 5 inches. Well, I got a tape here. Let's see how big they are. This one's right at 5, 4 1/4, 5 1/4-ish. But I guess just preference, what you like, how much room you have in your pockets. Are you even carrying a light? I didn't until recently, but I've kind of grown accustomed to it now. I use it all the time. But just a quick video on lights. The price range, I've seen this one $70 to $80. This one was like around $90. And at the time I bought this was 100 or 105. I don't know what it is now. It's several years old. Not the cheapest, but there's definitely way more expensive lights out there. And there's way cheaper ones. I mean, all you're getting is light, but I like the recharging feature on all of them instead of dealing with batteries. I like the compactness. That's a big seller for me. I bought this one, but these two were gifts. And my dad has the newest one up from this. I can't remember the number on it, but he's more into the lights. He could tell you everything about it, and he probably has 1,000 different lights, but he'd be the one to make this video. But I just happened to be looking at it and thought, well, make a little short video on some pocket lights. But it's the Thrunite Neutron 2C, the Streamlight Wedge XT, and the Nitecore EDC27.